Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Got a few things to talk to you about today, especially while I'm doing today's practice game. So let's roll those titles and get into it. Right, so what are we talking about today? Well, first of all, I'm doing double in, double out on 101. I would like to complete each one in 12 darts, but I'm just gonna let dart counter roll with it until I actually complete it. And the idea is I have to get to 5 legs. So this could go well, it could go bad, but the idea is lots of practice at doubles. Oh, that'd have been a nice one, wouldn't it? The other thing, so I don't know if you're aware, but you could all, right now, all of you watching me, especially if you're watching on a mobile device, you could actually help me out. So YouTube has a new feature, which I think it came out maybe 2 weeks ago. They did message me, and I didn't particularly look into it too much. But it's called YouTube Hype, and it sort of looks like a shooting star with a rainbow for a tail. All of you, no matter who you are, you can click hype on 3 videos per week to support any content creators you like. And it costs you nothing. And what it does, well, that's just it. It helps. It basically acts as free promotion for that person's content you're clicking on. Now, the videos which allow us to have that feature must be within 7 days of being published. So yeah, any of my videos you've seen in the last week, you can go on them, you can click hype, and I don't know where, but it does put me on some sort of leaderboard, and then it does something and it sort of pushes it out to more people. So yeah, in a way, you could give me free advertising by doing that. I know a few people have. I've just not particularly looked into it. The reason I did look into it a bit more, one person was commenting, he was saying he was hyping my videos. And I was like, ooh, what is this? I best have a look. And he said, if you do it for mine, I'll be grateful. You've got to have more than 500 subscribers. So I couldn't do it for him, but I'll keep checking. Because if I can return the favour, especially if any of you have got a channel as well, I can do it for a few of you every week to help you out. I might get more because I've got premium. I'm not sure how that works if you have premium. But yeah, with the hype feature, it'd be great if a few of you could just click that button. It says it's next to the like. Now, I've seen it on my phone a few times, but I've not seen it on my desktop. So yeah, so that's hype. Now, let's see if I can now concentrate enough to get this dart in. No. See, this is why I feared this would go too long. But I thought I'll be ambitious. I'll put it on 5 because I've been out all day. I came home and I was like, right, I'm just going to warm up. So I warmed up for 20 minutes. And then I played Dartbot level 8. Dartbot won 4-3. Every leg went against the throw. I hit a 180. I think I averaged 52. I was 3 out of 9 on the doubles. Somehow I averaged 52, and there was 2 legs I didn't get anywhere close to a double. So I was doing really well. I did have the session with Daniel yesterday, and we have changed something. Again, it is helping, but I'll go into it a lot more in detail in another video. But the easy one I can tell you now is he wants me just to move my chin a bit more. So rotate it round. So normally my chin would be here. Just turn it that bit more because it also helps open my chest to the board, and it's giving me a much more consistent throw. However, I wish it was working right now. Hey, we're off, yay. So that's the first one in. And then we're back to another double again. Wow, that took about 5 minutes. That was long. Go on tops. Switch to 16s. Hey, we're in on a 16. Ooh, can we do it? Can we do it? Well, we've got 69 left, right. We're gonna go 15s. 59 left. Right, tops. Can we do it? Oh, close, close, close. Right, but double 10. Come on. You can do this. I have actually started. I'm pretty sure it was someone in one of the comments. I'm pretty sure it was Tom Rendell. I think I've read so many comments these last few days. I just blur into one, and then you put on top of that the week I've had at work. Like 6 days in a row, I just worked from 7:30 until about 4:30 each day, pretty much. Normal working day, didn't stop. Basically, it'd be teaching, grading, didn't have any breaks, just straight through, because I just wanted to get everything done. And even then, I was doing a bit of work at home as well. So it's been nice having. I'm on my second day off, which is feeling great, feeling great. I think that's what was making my darts dip as well, just because my head was in such a space about work. Me and Dan had a good chat about it last night, actually. So I mentioned to him, I was sort of like potentially, well, I'd done that video on the mental side of darts, hadn't I? I have been looking at sports psychology stuff. I've been looking at books as well. Like I started a new book this morning, which was recommended. And then, oh, that was a nice one. Dan shared his very simple, he calls it his triangle. And basically his triangle has 3 things to it, which make basically he's broken it, he's made it really simple. So I've actually recorded that session like I always do. I'm going to go through and edit it, and if I can find, what I'm going to do is there'll be a bigger version going behind the Elite Tungsten Tossers membership, but then if I can get a really short, maybe 90-second clip from that, which I could potentially tease you with, I'll put that into a video and maybe do a practice with it, because the way he was talking to me, it was so simple. It was basically just think and feel, and then you'll have success. I'm simplifying that a bit. I can't fully remember it. I need to go and watch the video back myself. But think and feel were 2 really big parts of the triangle. And when I was doing it last night, it was going great. But like I said, at the minute, I've just had a lot going on. I've also got stuff I'm dealing with in the UK. So I've just not been fully switched on. If you want to know something funny, I've played 2 GDL games already. Lost them both 6-4. The first one, I'm jumping around like an idiot. I'm celebrating it. I've like done a nice 109 checkout. And then I'm looking at the board and I'm going, that's wrong. That's wrong. So I went treble 19, 52 left, yeah? 42. Single 10, double 16, took it out, and I'm like, yes! And then I'm just slowly, the gears are turning in my head. Yeah, I checked out 99. Luckily, well, unluckily, he then came to the board and I think he checked out 78. But then I did take the next leg off him in like a 21 dart leg. It was a nice leg, but yeah, considering maybe in the last, so it's now Thursday, so maybe since Saturday, between Saturday and today, yesterday, I've just not been playing great. But then I did have moments, and it was like me and Dan was saying, so I'm not going to have 7 ton plus visits in 3 legs and be playing bad. I am, but at the same time, it's in here, because again, like 7 ton plus visits in 3 legs, crazy scoring. But then scores of 3, 5, 11, 7. It's not consistent, and he thinks at the minute I'm in my own head. I also think I'm in my own head. So I'm trying to find ways to, that's a nice deflection, disconnect. And yeah, the book I'm reading at the minute, well, I should say I'm listening to it because I do audio books. Yeah, it's starting to give me a few ideas. So once I can start to formulate them and share them with you, 13, that'll be something I'll be doing in the future. But since yesterday, so I finished last night, I then played a bit by myself. I played dartboard since I got in as well, I played in this afternoon. I'm feeling more confident. I'm going to change this now. Oh, shouldn't have changed it, should I? Feeling more confident, but I need to slow down. I need to concentrate. That was it. Feel, concentrate, don't overthink. I definitely fall into that category of overthink. 3. Oh, double 1. Well, that'd have been an interesting way to end it on double 1, wouldn't it? But we're coming back for double 1. Come on. That felt nice. Oh, just underneath. But yeah, the session I did with Dan yesterday, there's potentially 2 videos I could get out. One of them, well, maybe even 3. One of them I really want to put behind, concentrating, I didn't realise I needed to do one, behind the paywall. The other one, I think it could fall into the category more of like one of the coaching ones we did previously. So yeah, the plan is I'm going to sit down, go back and watch it and work out how I can break it down, because something else has changed in my throw and I need to make sure I get the terminology that Dan uses correct. There we go, we've done it. Now, do I think this was a success? Throwing more darts at doubles, that's where we want to be, that's what we want to be doing. 5 out of 53. I mean, the good thing about that is 5 out of 53, that is something I can check, I can go back, got something to aim for now. So yeah, 5 out of 53. What was the best one though? I'm pretty sure one of them might have been a 9 or something like that. Okay, so we did, oh wow, leg 1, 37. That ain't great, is it? Leg 2. Okay, leg 2 looks a bit better, but it ain't loading. There we go. Leg 2 was 10, so that is a win. So we're 1-1 at the minute. Leg 3, that was a 7. We're winning 2-1. Leg 4, that was a 14. 2-2. So yeah, lost that one. That was 25. But 3-2. Looking at numbers like that, I think that was a success. But anyway, going to end, as we always do, 3 at the bull. Can we end really good? That is a great dart. Oh, dragged it. Hey, we've got a bull. That is a really good way to end today, isn't it? So we're going to end there for today. As always, any comments, anything, write them down below. Have a look at the hype feature. If you could help me, that'd be fantastic. If not, don't worry about it, but it's just something else you can do. And yeah, we'll end there. And as always, remember to throw first.